from the greatest half marathon on the planet, the Great North Run, and I'm currently in my kitchen making a cup of tea, still getting my head around the fact that I won't be doing this year's Great North Run. I hurt my back, and I hurt my back about a month ago during a golf lesson. Of all things, golf. And since then, we're talking about what, a month ago? About just over a month ago. It's still here, still lurking. The diagnosis was it was pretty much just an inflamed SI joint, which I'll put a picture of where that is. And it's luckily not too bad of an injury, but it's enough to keep me out of any kind of activity like golf, like running. Anything too strenuous for, I think, till at least the end of this month, or October at least. And it's a bit gutting because coming off a really bad 2022 and still managing to run the Great North Run, I was quite proud of myself. Exercised a lot of demons for me, and also kind of just gave way to joining a brilliant running club at Run Eat Sleep. I've probably mentioned it a few times on the channel that, you know, without Run Eat Sleep, I'd hate to think of where I'd be in terms of the physical and not just mental aspect. But coming into this year, you know, it feels like since I joined and ran through winter, well, obviously I got COVID during last year and I had a bit of an issue with my calf and I got some new shoes, typical. But once I got into the, you know, I got some new shoes, got into kind of like a good routine and good flow, and I started to progress really well, felt fit, felt mentally brilliant and physically brilliant. And then it just feels like that's just all that winter training, spring training, summer training as well, it's just gone to pot, it's gone to waste. And it sounds petty, and it sounds like I'm spitting my dummy out. I am. It sucks knowing that all that graft is not going to get laid out over 13 miles. I was just so ready. I really was. I was so ready. And I'm angry at myself for trying to do too much. And I think that's what's cost us. Doing too much. But I'm good. Like, yes, I could think I've done too much with golf and running, but I am. It stings because this would have been. I think this would have been my 7th Great North Run, or 8th, and I was so looking forward to it because I felt I was ready for it, you know. And what I'm more crushed about is that I had to defer. That stung the most because that's the first time I've ever had to defer the Great North Run. And it's not through because I couldn't be bothered, I couldn't be arsed, or I just hadn't done enough training, so I'm just gonna push it aside for next year. It's just out of my hands. Like I can't physically run because of my back. Like when I did give it 12 days and stupidly I played golf. I haven't helped myself here ever. And then I ran on the Monday and I felt great. I thought that was it. I just needed a run to just clear everything up. And I thought, you know what, right, we'll go for 8 miles as normal. I didn't even get to a mile and a half before my back started to tweak. And I always said that if I tried running that week and if something went wrong, then that would make the call. And as much as I wanted to ignore it, I had to say I couldn't do it. That's it. Not this year, Briggs. It just sucks. It does. Putting in that email, I did get upset because it's just being part of that event. That's the best thing. Being on that start line, being on that course is one of the best feelings there is in running. Like, you can run PBs a park run, you could do an event for the first time, you could complete your first mile ever without having to stop or start. and it all feels great. But just there's something about the Great North Run that makes it just amazing. Like, and it might be because I'm from the northeast and it's a very northeast centered event. You know, the eyes are on the northeast for 1-2 days, and it just, I don't get to be a part of that, and that's, I think it's down to FOMO, or fear of missing out, mostly. So what I will say is this. But when it comes to Sunday, and you're probably going to think it's pathetic and petty and royally spit my dummy out, and I would agree, but I want nothing to do with Sunday. Nothing to do with it. I'll send messages and good and well wishes to those running it, pop the run club, but after that, I'm out here. Got a photography gig lined up. Gonna spend the day there, just to get out of the way of it. I don't want to see videos or TV coverage. Nothing, because it'll just hurt that much. And people might think you're just too involved with it. Then yeah, I am. When you base your start of the year and you're in the Great North Run and you base your training on that and you do the training and it's taken away from you like that, yeah, it stings and it does make you angry. The only thing that I'll compare it to is if you booked a holiday, you and the family all set to go, and the day or a couple weeks beforehand it's cancelled, taken away. Nothing you can do about it. That's how I feel. Miffed, but also really sad that I'm not going to go to experience the full day of it. You know, getting that medal, getting that t-shirt, hearing the Oggies, that longest mile ever. I'm going to miss it. I just wanted to make this just to try and talk me thoughts. I don't know. It's tough just to still talk about it. But look, if you're doing it, whether it's your first time, your 5th, 30th, good luck. If it's your first time, go and watch my documentary. There's a little plug. But also just enjoy it. Soak it all up, because you only get to run the Great North Run once. That's wrong. You only get to run the Great North Run for the first time once. I swear to God, this is water, it's not vodka. But enjoy it. Good luck to everyone that's running it. I'm pretty sure you will enjoy it. I just won't be watching it or there to cheer on. And please understand why. I'm just annoyed that I can't do it. But take care, good luck. Have fun. All the best.